Okay, I wanted to come live just real quick. This is gonna be a quick one because I wanted to get my observation on a couple of things. Now, first, I want to talk about Honest Road. Honest Road, please stop. Honest Road, what are you doing? Honest Road, you giving commentary from your job. Honest Road, now you know how these people are. You know how they like to read. You know how they like to write. You know how they like to email. And you know how they like to call. Honest Road. So, Honest Road, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then somebody asked you, when was the last time you got some Honest Road? And you answered the question at work. Now, I don't, at that point, I got distracted. I didn't hear it. No, I think I mean, you said you had since 2019. Since 2019, you answered the question, and but Honest Road, that that is not that is not proper workplace etiquette. I don't know your workplace, but Honest Road, you know how these people like to embellish. I'm just like, why, Honest Road? And then you gotta watch out for Brian because Brian jealous that you got a new position. Shit, he may call on you with the way he mad at you. Now he up apologizing, but you know that could change in a matter of hours. Honest Road, I'll tell you, they don't like nobody who got a job around here. So when they want to destroy it. So Honest Road, please be more wise. What's up, Detach Myself? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. So please be wise. Thank you to the Virginia show, to Urban, and to Ronnie Q for stopping by last night. We had some engaging conversation. Let me tell y'all something. All them black boys and all the people and girls. What's up, Captain Powell? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here as well. I don't know if you live in the DC area. I think you live in Philly, right, Captain Powell? Nonetheless, that's still close to what's up, Philly T? How you doing? Philly T, I gotta work on something. You gonna see it, you gonna be mad. You're not gonna be mad, but you're gonna be glad, but you're gonna be mad and maybe I can't tell you. I got something in my brain I'm working on, but you probably already know what it is. Ooh, baby, honey. That's why, Philly T, I sometimes sit on things because sometimes things come out that be right for what I get. Read between what I'm saying. Because, you know, when you lay down that track for me, that what I could have made something, but I didn't. And then as we waited, I got more stuff that's more appropriate for the track. So I'm just telling you that. So I got something I'm like, ooh, now that track go with that. Now you know, but read between the lines. So you're like, you okay? So I ain't trying to dox you, girl. I ain't trying to dox you. But all I'm trying to say is, Captain, like them people that live in that Philly, DC area, y'all gotta be careful because um, Trump out here talking about he gonna make their police federal. They're federal. He gonna take over the police and stuff like that because the kids he tired. Which I do agree because I did a story about those girls. They pretty much killed this man or drugged this man. They were trying to take his car, and they were laughing about it because they were 14 and they knew they were gonna get out in four. They knew they would get out in 4 years, and they didn't. You know, the law was set up for them to get out. Now with Rump, he said, "Oh no, we're gonna change that." Especially in DC after Big Balls, some dude that's 18 years old, 19 years old, working for Doge, called Big Balls, and he testified at some I don't know about the government waste and stuff like that. So now that he got beat up, they say he got beat up trying to protect this girl who was getting carjacked. He gonna sit over there and say, if things don't change with the Capitol Police or something, he gonna take over or make it federal or something. I don't know. I know they just about to lock up them kids and they thinking they get out 18. No, they not. They think about giving them life sentences. It's crazy. So I just wanted to share that. I know Face Yaya, Sean Bradley, all in that DMV area. They're not playing with them no more because like I say, the kids get a slap on the wrist and they know damn well what they did was wrong. And it wasn't like they just they late development. No, they know. All right, what else I want to talk about? Apple paid $100 billion because tomorrow is the big. Well, today Trump is making an announcement about tariffs again. So I guess the main company that was going to get hit was Apple. So he contributed $100 billion to development in the United States. Now, will that save him? I don't know, because when he ran from China, when I talk about ran, I'm talking about Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple. He ran from China to India, but guess what? Trump put a 50% tariff on India. So y'all that get y'all weeds and stuff from India and all that, ooh, no, 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 y'all gonna have to go find a horse, because that 50% tariff on India, child. I don't know what they did in India to piss his ass off, but he says no, 50%, and that's where Tim Cook ran to escape the Chinese tariffs. But now he hoping he get a reprieve, because now he just said he'll go give or contribute or invest $100 billion in the United States. I don't know. With Rump, I don't know. I don't know if that would even work at $100 billion, because you're still doing business with. Now, the reason why he did that was because he said that India was buying Russian oil. I'm so I don't know. But so we shall see. We shall see. So let me get to the whole Brian thing. Brian is not fit to be a parent. Brian, you not fit to be a parent. I told you, Brian, you are very selfish. You up here worried about a man who putting do not disturb on his phone at high rate. With a child, it is always gonna get your ass up. Imagine that. A child telling you, oh, whining, crying, and all this stuff. Now, I think Brian, the main difference is, do you get a baby or do you get a semi-teen? Because with a semi-teen, they already 8, 9, 10, 11 years old. Brian, you just got a lot of maturity to go. And you can say, oh, my what do you call him? He's a godfather. Okay, that Brian, how you going to even equate being a godfather to or a nephew, whatever, uncle, to be a full-time parent? You can't. That's a temporary situation. Anybody can embrace being a babysitter. That's all that is. Being an uncle is a temporary parent, or you just there for a couple of hours or a day, and you give them back to their parent. No, a parent is 24/7. And then he talking about he gonna get a switch. He just say, okay, I'm gonna talk to my child if they trans, but I'm gonna tell them to go get that switch. What? I don't, Brian, Brian, you are one of the most weirdest people I ever come across ever. Like, weird. Now, and I understand you probably want to be a father and all that stuff, but you not like your mindset is selfish. Like, it's really selfish, and it's your way, not another person's way. A lot of your commentary is your way, how it should be, not how somebody else be and all that other stuff. It's just weird, and you don't have that kind of patience. You don't have that kind of patience. So, what's up, MJ? AK? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's up? Oh, look who here! Big time, big time. YT Cameras here. Big time. Miss Big Time is in the house. Black Strawberry Apple. How you doing, Black Strawberry? Wow, it's okay. You've been on a lot lately. No, I ain't. No, I ain't. Actually, I've been actually kind of guilty, because I haven't, kept it up. I've been taking days off and all that. But I'm glad you feel I've been on a lot though. Ooh, Black Strawberry Apple gave $2. Thank you so much. Thank you, $2. I'm gonna use the $2 for the weave I'm gonna buy from India. That's now $100. But thank you nonetheless. I appreciate your kindness during these economic times. So thank you so much.
Somebody ought to praise him in here.
But thank you, Black Strawberry Apple. But yeah, Brian, I don't know. He's all over the place, and I feel like you need some mental stability to deal with parents, and I mean being a parent and them not living your expectations and all that other stuff. Oh Lord, thank you. YT Camera gave $5, y'all. $5, because she over there raking it in. She over there raking it in and sharing the wealth with Sir King. Thank you so much, YT Cameras. Ooh, child, I know YT Cameras raking it in. I trust to believe, honey. I know she raking it in. She raking it in more than Jay Wilson. Ain't gotta stay on as long. Ooh, child, did I say that? I sure did. I sure did. Thank you so much, YT Cameras. I appreciate it. Ooh, y'all so generous up in here. Thank you to also those who played the Platinum chat. I appreciate y'all generosity too. I really do. What's up, Dr. Sophie? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. While we talking about doctors, I do feel like Brian need to go get some mental help or something or lay on somebody's couch because that was going on. All that commentary and how he feel about being who he is and did he choose to do this and do all that and who Lord. Anyway, CMAC TV says $12 more to go so he can get back on them and panel child. What is that? We got 1,000. Didn't you buy somebody a laptop? Didn't you buy somebody a laptop, CMAC TV? Ain't you bought somebody a laptop, CMAC TV? I'm just saying. Didn't you buy somebody a laptop one time? I think you did. MJAK says YTC ooh yes lesbian now YouTube gave me lack. What? YTC ooh you lesbian now YouTube gave me good laughs. I'm trying. How do I get rid of this thing? I can't see y'all comments. This thing, she got so annoying. I'm selfish like Brian. Oh, so that's a no? Okay. But I swear you bought somebody something. I don't know. Maybe that's just my bad memory. I don't know. See my TV said, heck no. Okay, okay. Maybe we'll do a commentary on what somebody did that. All right, let me see what y'all saying. I'm trying to get to y'all comments, but I got it right. This sector harbors drunks and sociopaths. Good job. All right, it's Dr. Sophie opinion. All right, the last thing I'm gonna talk about before I gotta go is that whole Billie Jean situation. Um, hmm, I mean, she made the right decision. She made the right decision. I mean, Jay Dunn is known to be petty. I guess Jay Dunn was like, "Why are you using me and you be over it everywhere else, right?" So I guess the Jay that's what. But I mean, it's just kind of sad. I don't know. Jay, I mean, Billie Jean, child, her personality is what I think has got her into a lot of the situations. I think people have remembered her for what she, the persona of how she came and all that, or how she used to be. And um, I don't know that shit. I mean, I was petty about mine. I was petty about mine because like y'all. Oh Lord, I'm getting mad even about it. I'm up here trying to alert her ass to that somebody about to take food out of her mouth, but she had nothing but attitude for me, and I was like, what? What? Excuse me? What? Stop plug. I don't need you to let. I'm like, okay, all right, okay. Yeah, but it's not worth it because, like I said last night, people only going to show what she did, even if it was 3, 4, 5 years ago, to whoever, and then just do it. So in the essence, it's not worth it for what? I mean, she ain't gonna make that much. She ain't gonna make that much money off it. What? She gonna blow it up in 48 hours. She's scared that people gonna take the channel and it's gonna get hit for reuse content or copyright strike. So yeah. So you know. So she did the right thing. She the only one that did the smart thing. You know, it may be an ego hit. It may be an ego hit, but I mean, from a what you call it, a worldwide, broad based perspective or analysis or decision making, she made the right thing. You know, she made the right decision. So, you know, you up here with YouTube fame and who you think she talking about J Dunn. Cause Jay Dunn got a video of that talking about you ain't been over here, but you've been over everywhere else. And how dare you think you can use me in your live? And then Rico came out there and said, "Don't be using me in your stuff because you know you need to pay me for my content and all that." So, which I agree from the business perspective, I agree. But for the longevity of this area, you know, that's another OG that's gone back into the closet. That's gone back into the whatever. So y'all ain't gonna get no more Billie Jean production, and that's it. You know, so that's another person that's gone away because they've been threatened to be doxxed and have their real life interrupted. So You got to make a right decision. Put food on the table, keep the food on the table, or keep your hand out begging for donations because you were smart enough to make the right decision to leave the platform when you were threatened. And I mean, so that's what I say to that. But other than that, that's all I really got, y'all. I really got much for you. So that's all I really want to say. Um, what was really weird though in real world, why did Hulk Hogan's girlfriend, oh Lord, not girl, Hulk Hogan's daughter don't want to be part of the wheel? And I was trying to put that together as I read the caption because she's like, I don't know how far this goes. And I'm like, wait a minute, are you saying that your father was killed? I was like, what? Because obviously, I guess there's something about money up in that will thing, and maybe she's saying he got killed, but I don't know. She don't want to get in the middle of that and wind herself off. I don't know, but we'll see. But thank you for my awesome moderators who are encouraging people to thumbs up the live. I appreciate y'all because without y'all, there would be no me. So I appreciate y'all. Anything else? Anybody got any other questions? I don't know what's going on with the stock market. I don't know. This shit is crazy. Like I said, they got a whole tariff thing that's going to happen tomorrow. All these CEOs kissing ass, making investments of $100 billion. Um, yeah, so tomorrow is supposed to be a very big day in terms of the tariff situation. And like I said, India, I don't know what India imported stuff for hair. So 50%, y'all. So that's gonna be, if you paying what, $300 for a hairpiece thing, it's gonna now be what, 150, 450. Child. SK, what I was saying last night is Lemon has his live stream by Diva. Okay, but the thing is, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if she gonna keep that up or what. I don't. She probably know Lemon not gonna strike her. I mean, so she's gonna take that risk. I don't know. This it's a lot of want to know what you would do. I don't know what I would have done. Sally, I'm not in that situation. Like it's a point in time where you be. At first, when I came out, I was very vindictive. I was I was striking and saying, "Don't be taking my shit," because people were taking my shit. My stuff wouldn't even marinate good. My stuff wasn't even about an hour old, and they got the stuff posted over there. And I'm like, nah, that's kind of disrespectful. At least let my stuff marinate. But well, yeah, they playing on his top, Sally O'Malley. They definitely playing on their top. They gonna stretch that boy out. They gonna stretch him out and stress him out because they gonna see how far they can pull him until he snaps. For real, for real. But remember, he invited those people to the party. So when you invite those people to the party, you gotta dance with them. So whether they want to do the running man or the cha cha slide, he gonna have to follow line and do whatever step they want him to do. Cause yeah, they could, I mean, that whole situation, he got a lot of people on his neck. And I told him, like I said last night, yo, you gotta be careful what you say and how you say to people on here because they may take things a whole nother way. And the crazy part about it, they may not be as offended, but they will use that as ammunition to come after you and rally people up to come after you. And I don't think he that astute. He thinks that everything's a damn, oh, I'm a character. Fuck your character. These people think you don't come on with a pre credit. You don't come on in the middle with a disclaimer, and you don't end up on the end with a rolling credit. So how the hell people know this is a show? But then you talk about that real life stuff. That's why my thing with Jay Wilson is bullshit. You want to sit up here and disguise cyber harassment and cyber whatever harassment and I wouldn't say stalking to some degree, but you want to sit up there and cyberbully and say it's part of your show. No, that's not how a show works. Like you don't keep harassing people for things that happen in their life. So, but going back to Lemon, that's why I told him you have to be careful. Like that nurse case situation, that lady is upset. That lady is pissed. That lady has. It's gonna be a long ass time before she ever get over how disrespected she was by him. And that's why I was saying you have to be careful how you treat people because you don't know. You can't tell them when to end the battle. Just like Briiine when she was doing that foul ass shit to me. You can't tell me because you went to a therapist that collapsed their motherfucking counseling chair that I gotta forgive you. No, I determine when I decide I want to forgive you because of the bullshit you put me through. How selfish is that? You gonna tell the person that's been victimized Well, now they gotta forgive you and you moving on. Well, you need to move on when I told you to stop. So that's how the situation with Lemon is. You can't tell these people that you sit up there and make fun of and embarrassed and all that. How they should feel. So, but he didn't listen, so he got countless of people on his ass. I mean, and then the stuff he say about people, the things I heard he say about people's wives. A woman's wife can motivate a man. A man may not want to go after another man, but if that wife is pissed off because of what she heard somebody say, she can make that man's life very miserable to the point that that man feels that he has to go defend her honor. Like that's what he don't understand. Hey man, you better be cool with Resto Pesto and all these other people in binary. But if they wife hear what you say about them, she gonna be looking at him. Ain't you gonna do something about that shit? Oh, okay, you not? All right, then I know how to handle you. You'll be sleeping on the couch, and I'll be sleeping in the bed by myself. So it's just, what's up, Janetta? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. So that's how I feel. That's how I feel about that situation. And then now stuff is starting to get real, real. People living close to each other and all that shit, like crazy, crazy, crazy. What's up, Sally O'Malley? I said hello to you already. She put hello everybody. Okay, what's up, the unfiltered Muffy? What's going on? All right, y'all. That's about it. I just want to give my 2 cents. I'll talk to y'all later. If y'all want to, feel free to send just your $ circling crowd. That's all I got to really say. And have a good day. What'd you say, MJAK? Some CCs need to be ignored. They're not worth the attention, which they crave, just pure demonic. Well, there is a spiritual warfare on here. I'll tell you that much. There's good and there's evil. And a lot of that demonic imagery that y'all see with the demon, all that stuff, like y'all better be careful of processing that and internalizing that shit, because that ain't I feel like that's just two forces battling, good and evil. You know what I mean? So just be careful what y'all consume. That's all I want to say. But with that being said, I'm out of here, y'all. I got to get going. I will talk to y'all soon. Have a good remainder of the day. Bye, y'all.
Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King. Sir King. Sir King.